Malash, who assisted on the winning goal last night, a diagonal feed on a slap pass that put the Islanders up 3-0. One of the more memorable goals in their franchise history to this point. Here's Getson with the puck in the Eagles zone. Now Smith will take it. He'll move it along to Fournier. Fournier trying to dangle through Brisebois. Brisebois angled off in the corner. Now trying to wrap it around. Save made. There is Brisebois who will flip it up to Pascal-Aken. Now it'll be Brisebois. He'll move it to Malash. Malash coming in along the left side. Getson tries to push it up to Boucher. Dylan Boucher scored in last night's game. Malash angles his man off. Getson now with it. Boucher rings it along to Getson. 17:27 left here. Opening period. No score. Puck comes down the ice. And it'll go all the way down the ice. No icing on the play. After it is Fiore, who's hit hard. Now there's Chalapik coming in on the right side. Chalapik trying to drive through Fiore. Now Batherson with it. He'll flip it up. Looks for Carosa. Vesterainen at center. He'll bounce it off the wall. Chalapik trying to push it to Kiley. Vesterainen now to Chalapik coming in over the blue line on the right side. Here's Chalapik feeding over. Shot. Chaddock. Save made there by Jessamine. Play goes the other way. Now that is Batherson bringing it in. Grammet Bauer flutter that forward. Grammet Bauer keeps the rebound alive. Now Salpasad jumps in on the left half wall. Carosa covering for him. Now it'll be Pascal-Aken moving it forward to Boucher. Boucher comes back to Brisebois. Brisebois with it behind the net. He'll slide it along to Malash. Malash will fling it forward to Boucher. Now Pascal-Aken with it for Charlottetown. He'll fling it forward to Chalapik. Chalapik has it in the corner. Chalapik hit by Fiore. Fiore now with it for Cape Breton to Batherson. Batherson now to Carosa. Carosa one touch to Gawanke. Here's Leon Gawanke coming in over the blue line. Gawanke with a shot. Goes into the corner. Now about McClellan joins the play. Save made there. We heard Marc-Andre Dumont say they'll have to gauge how often we'll see Ryan McClellan, but he's out there now, and no doubt thankful to be making an appearance in the playoffs here in the Q. Here is Chaddock pushing it forward. Jessamine almost turned it over to Chaddock. Boy, Chris Chaddock coming into this game with some jump. Here is Fiore coming in over center and over the blue line. He's angled off there by Vesterainen. Fiore keeps the puck, though. Coming in, dangling shot. Save made. Puck still loose in the crease. Quality discipline being tossed out. But these two teams making do with what they have. Eagles win the draw. Now Gawanke will bring it in over the blue line on the left side. He'll drop it for Boré, who's hit along the boards by Chalapik. Islanders will take it out. Here's Kiley. Has Chalapik with him. Here's Kiley now. Trying to feed it out to Chalapik. Kiley will slide it along the wall to Chalapik. That's picked off. Now Glotov with it for Cape Breton. Here's Glotov coming in. And he'll drop for Gawanke as the Eagles continue to try to employ that. Gawanke will slide it wide of the goal. Now Joseph takes possession. Pascal-Aken in there as well, as is Fournier. 9 seconds left. Interested to see Olivier Boré get a little bit of power play time here. Marc-Andre Dumont trying to shake things up as the puck tied up along the boards here. Looks like that's going to kill the rest of this penalty, and it will. Dylan Boucher's back out on the ice. Puck tied along the boards. And they'll finally blow play down. Shots are 10-3 in favor of protocol in the playoffs as the younger guys don't get as much ice time, so that's what you expect to see tonight from Cape Breton. Islanders win the draw. Here's Aken with it for Charlottetown. They'll slide it along the left side. Boucher's chasing after it. That's going to be icing for against. Islanders win the draw. Now it'll come to Joseph. Here's Joseph. Now to Boucher. Boucher trying to bring it forward. Comes it along the right side. And it'll come into the referee's crease. Now it comes back to Vesterainen. Vesterainen coming in over center. He'll chip it forward. Gawanke's after it for Cape Breton. He'll lose it. Play in front to Boucher. What a play. Save made. Rebound. And Jessamine has it. It was behind him. He had to make sure. Dostie will skate up towards the blue line and then over center. Fans cheering as Eagles on here. Here's Kiley coming in. Cameron Kiley drops to the slot. Nobody there. Kept in by Brisebois. Here's Declan Smith on a breakaway. Coming in short-handed. Smith coming in. Scores! Islanders win the draw. Now Joseph will slide it along the boards. Play coming into the neutral zone. Here's Glotov with it. Flings it across. Now it'll come into the Islanders zone. Vesterainen with it for Charlottetown. Saku Vesterainen turns it over in front to Martineau, but he was in too tight to make a move. Pass out in front to Hoyt. No go there. Eagles getting some good pressure here. Here is Joseph. Chips it along for Chaddock. Now to King. And we've got a skirmish here. Penalty against Cape Breton. And the draw won by the Islanders. MacArthur. Now to Neal. Here's Neal coming in along the left side. He'll move it to Chalapik. Chalapik He'll fling it to MacArthur. MacArthur comes in. He'll fire it into the corner. Just goes wide of the net. Tizik takes possession. He'll ring it around the boards. Gawanke. Here's Leon Gawanke. Has it behind the goal. Goes through Chalapik. Now MacArthur loses it to Batherson. Here's Batherson coming in on the left side. Drake Batherson with a shot. Just goes wide of the net. Boy, Batherson was trying to pull that puck back. It almost worked. You could see he was looking at that corner, but he was unable to pin it in the corner to tie the game. Here's Glotov now. Dangling. Nice move, but MacArthur stays with him. And boy, Tyler MacArthur, a bit of a steady presence on the Islanders' blue line. Not really a guy you'll notice, but he's quietly looked pretty good in this series. Here is Fournier coming in. He'll move it to Declan Smith. Smith, shot. Save made there by Graham Power. Boucher and Smith. Islanders win the draw. There's Gawanke with it for Cape Breton. He'll move it forward for Fournier, coming in over center. And then over the blue line. Getson now bats it down. Play comes to the blue line. Islanders have touched it with a high stick, but the Eagles have touched since, so that's negated. Now Brisebois will skate towards center ice. Here's Guillaume Brisebois. Over the red line. Smooth skating blue liner. Chips it in. One of the last cuts from Team Canada this year, Guillaume Brisebois. He'll ring it around. It'll be Getson jumping into the play. Throws it back to the point. Boucher was supposed to be covering for Brisebois at the point, but he wasn't hanging back that far, and the Islanders have to reset. Chalapik takes possession. Chalapik will come in along the right side. Coming in over center. He'll bring it in over the blue line. Now Chalapik. Hit by Sasha Waugh. Chalapik will float along the blue line. He'll move it to Meloche. Meloche flips it into the corner. Now to Kiley. Sprong with it for Charlottetown. He'll move it to Chalapik. Puck bouncing everywhere. Here's Glotov. Glotov comes up towards center. 30 seconds remaining here. Here's Martineau trying to hit Hoyt in front of the net. Good play by Brisebois to get the stick on the lane there at the last second. Now puck bobbling in front of the goal. And Sprong got to it a half second before Glotov could. Puck fired into the Cape Breton zone. That's all the way now behind the net. Pass out in front to Kiley. He's taken out the puck by Gawanke. Good play there by the Cape Breton defenseman. Prime score. Now here is Carrozza coming into the corner. Spinning and turning. There's Meloche hit by Fiore. Carrozza now throws it out in front. Dostie takes possession, coming in. He'll chip it into the neutral zone. Sprong chasing after, trying to go around Batherson. Here's Sprong cutting in. Daniel Sprong floats it over the net. That'll be Bauer. Back to the point to Neal. Neal with a shot. Save made there by Jessamine. Dostie with it now for Charlottetown. Here's Dostie back to the point there for Joseph. Joseph with a shot. Save made. Puck flutters over the net. Dostie. He'll fire it back behind the goal. Sprong takes possession. Now Batherson to Fiore. Fiore will bring it in over the blue line and then over center. Now Joseph takes possession. He'll slide it along the left board. Sprong now moves it to Bauer. Bauer comes in over the blue line. Here to Dostie. Dostie. Tizik takes possession. Tizik comes in along the left side. Fires it right through Hoyt. Now it'll come all the way down the ice. Here's Joseph. Neal. Team's still playing 4-on-4 for a minute. Neal comes in over the blue line on the left side. Trying to go around, trying to drop past Fiore. Now Sprong comes in. Sprong dangling. What a move. Shot! Save made there by Jessamine. Good job by Jessamine to follow all the moves there by Sprong. Here Olivier Joseph blocked the shot, and he is in bad pain. He's being looked at in the aisleway. We'll keep our eyes on him. He had already left the game in the first period after getting hit, so he's not having a great night luck-wise. Here's Safasa hit by Sprong along the boards. Now Neal will take possession to Sprong. Could have been a break, but he just couldn't reel that pass in. Now Jessamine fires it into the neutral zone. Picked off by Meloche, who in turn loses it to Martineau. Here's Martineau, angled off by Brisebois. Back to the point for Safasa. He'll fire it towards the net. Batherson drops back for Martineau. Martineau tees it up. Save made there. Batherson now trying to chip across. Brisebois will move it along for Chalapik. Play coming into the Cape Breton zone. Here's Alexis Safasa. Slides it on the right side. Loses it for Chalapik. Chalapik dangling. Trying to float that along the right side, and now it'll come up to center ice, and Felix Martineau brings it in for Cape Breton. Moves it to Glotov. Tees up. Goes over the net. Now Teifer has it for Charlottetown. Bounces over his stick, and McDougall will take it in his own end. 15-11 left, second period. 2-1 Charlottetown the score. Islanders lead the series 3-0. Here's Martineau hitting Glotov. Shot! Wide of the net. Batherson being hit by Bauer. Puck moved along the wall. Now Fiore has it in the corner. Here's Fiore trying to wrap it around. Puck bouncing on the half boards here. Here is Brisebois. Now Fiore floating around. Fiore with a shot. Goes over the net. Shaving away at the rebound. Puck bouncing everywhere. Eagles keep it though. Here's Fiore now with it. Fiore, fans approve of that. Now Gawanke with a shot. Ended up hitting LeBlanc, his own guy in front. Good play by Gawanke to keep it in though as the Isles tried to clear. Good puck movement here by Cape Breton. They've actually had some good sustained pressure here. Let's see what they can do with it. Batherson working the half boards. Batherson spinning and turning, throws it back to Gawanke at the left point. Now back to Batherson to Fiore. Shot save made by Granite Power. 7 seconds left. The Eagles have had their chances here in this power play, though. Now Batherson slinking in, still with it, trying to tee up Fiore, and a glove save made by Granite Power, and oh boy! Cameron Kiley, the OT hero for the Islanders last night. Eagles win the draw, but Sprong will bring it out. Here is Gawanke with it for Cape Breton. He'll fling it forward for Hoyt. All right, here's Kiley with it. Kiley comes in over the blue line. Kiley now, drop for Sprong. Sprong moved off the puck by Hoyt. Martineau takes possession, moves it to Glotov. Glotov trying to dangle through MacArthur. MacArthur will ring it around. Now Hoyt hit by Kiley. Here's a shot. Now MacArthur will ring it, and it'll come to Joseph. Joseph will fling it into the neutral zone. Here's Gawanke. Fires it in. Save made there by Granite Power. It'll come to Sprong. Sprong now to Chalapic. Back to Sprong. Here's Sprong with it. He'll fling it forward. It'll come back. Declan Smith coming in on the left wing. Here's Smith trying to dangle around. Smith still with it. Throws it out in front. Fournier scores! Ty Fournier drives. Here's Batherson angled off by Brisebois. Brisebois being worked on in the corner. Sasha Waugh digging in there. He'll throw it out in front. Now Meloche will bring it up towards his own blue line. Here's Meloche. Loses it to Waugh. Waugh fires it forward. Here's Carosa coming in on the left side. Carosa drop for Fiore. Fiore shoots. Save made. Rebound. Gawanke goes wide of the net. Power play coming up for Cape Breton. Here is Fiore. He's knocked off the puck. Now it'll come back to Bertrand. Bertrand driving along the left side. McLeod touches it up. Eagles going to the power play. When we come back, it's 2-2. You're listening to Madonna on the power play here, as it is Meloche in the box. Eagles win the draw, but Gawanke can't keep it in. Eagles having to start with the second unit because most of the first unit guys were out there when the penalty was drawn. Here is Fournier, pinned there by Neal. Olivier Bourret seeing some power play time cutting in front of the net, taking off the puck. Now digging in, here it'll come to Gawanke. He flutters it forward. Puck slowly trickles to Granite Power, and he'll cover up for a face-off. Trying to dangle through. Here's Brisebois behind the net. Fiore with it now. Throws it in front. Here's Fournier with a chance, but Granite Power puts the glove down to cover up, and they'll create something off that. Well, they still have the extra man. They do that. Gawanke shot, and a save made there by Granite Power. Now Meloche is into the box. Soft facade of Glotov. Shot! Out in front is Bauer, and he'll flutter that into the neutral zone. Gawanke pushed off the puck, but gets rid of it to Martineau. Here's Martineau backtracking, then moving forward. He'll fling it up to Gawanke. Gawanke hit there by Neal. Dostie takes possession. Chips along for Joseph. It'll come to Martineau on the half boards. Goes off Bauer. Joseph takes possession. He'll slide it along the left side. Puck fired into the Charlottetown zone and way into the crowd. Here's Declan Smith. He couldn't fight through traffic. Now O'Neill's out there for the Eagles. Meloche to Getson. He'll come to P.O. Joseph, and he'll put the puck over the boards. That is going to be a delay of game penalty remaining here in this power play opportunity for Cape Breton. Here is Leon Gawanke with it behind the goals. He waits for his power play unit to change, and then he'll skate forward. Now Leon Gawanke flips it forward for Martineau. Martineau coming in along the right wing. Being angled off by Brisebois. Puck comes out. Now it'll come to Martineau. Now Martineau cutting in. Shot. Goes wide of the net. Here's a shot now. Brisebois with it. Here's Brisebois. He'll backhand it all the way down the ice. Jessamine watches it go by. Has it in the trapezoid. He will leave it for Glotov. Glotov comes up over the blue line. And then over the red line. Glotov now still with it. Angled off. And now he'll evade the check, and he'll bring it back to his own blue line. Penalty's over. Team's back to 5-on-5. Now puck comes into the Charlottetown zone. In front of Jessamine. Smith taking the draw against Getson. Eagles win the draw. Fournier will throw it back. Now Fournier will fire it forward to Declan Smith, coming in over center. On the right side. Smith in the corner. Move it to Bertrand. Now Bertrand. There is Brisebois. Penalty coming up on the play. And I believe it's going to be to Cape Breton with 1:40. Neal played for the Sherbrooke Phoenix since their inception and then came over to Charlottetown at Christmas. Emotional for him to leave Sherbrooke, but happy to be returned to this talented Islanders team. Here's Kiley dropping it back for Neal. Neal trying to drive it through Fiore, and the puck will end up in the Islanders bench. So that will... Eagles win the draw in the neutral zone. Here's Fiore. Giovanni Fiore being checked by Dostie. Fiore thrown to the boards there by Chalapic. Sprong takes possession for Charlottetown. He'll move it along to Neal, to Kiley. Kiley hit there by Carosa. Now Neal moving it there along the boards. Now here is Dostie cutting in. Dostie cutting into the slot. A shot! He hits the post! What a chance for Alex Dostie. Now Neal banks it off Tiesink's skate. He'll fire it out of play as it ends up going into the Islanders' draw against William Bauer. Out in front of Graham Bauer, it is to Graham Bauer's left. Islanders win the draw. Now it'll come to Gawanke at the point. Here's P.O. Joseph coming in. He'll move it along to Dostie. Alex Dostie, who has a goal in this game. Property of the Anaheim Ducks, number 23 for Charlottetown. Brings the puck around. Now it comes to Neal. Here's Neal. He'll slide it along the boards. Now here's Tiesink. Marcus Tiesink making his return to the lineup. Good to see after he missed game 3 with an injury. He'll move it along the boards. Now Carosa comes in over the blue line to the right side. Carosa trying to cut around Joseph. Backhander hits the side of the net. Now play comes behind the goal line. Here's Bauer, who will push it there for Neal. Carl Neal. Was it along to Dostie. Here's Sprong coming in on the right side. Here's Daniel Sprong. Shot that just goes over the net. Puck will actually ring off the high glass and then trickle. The Islanders goaltender has been very good in this postseason. Pascal Lacan leaves it for Getson. Keith Getson chips it along the boards for Boucher. The two Nova Scotians out there for Charlottetown. Throws it to the front of the net. Getson driving the net. Puck's loose. Carosa scoops up the rebound. Now Tiesink takes possession. Tiesink sets up behind the Cape Breton goal. Marcus Tiesink fires it up towards Batherson. Playing the Islanders end. 16-11 here, third period. Islanders up 4-2. Pascal Lacan, the most recent marker for Charlottetown, coming early in the third. Here's Kiley to Chalapik. Knocked down with a high stick. Eagles play it, and that will cause a whistle. Whereas the Islanders have outscored opponents 16-2 in the third period. Eagles win the draw. Gawanke bounces it off Graham Bauer, and then off the netting. Bauer taking the draw, and it's to the left of Graham Bauer. Martineau wins the draw. Now comes to Glotov. Shoots it. It goes wide of the net. Now Boré sees a shift on this line. And Olivier Boré has had his chances tonight. He has another chance there, but it's blocked, and Joseph will slide it along the boards. Now Bauer takes it. Will Bauer comes in over the blue line, pushing for Sprong. Now here's Olivier Boré. Nudged off the puck there. And Dostie will drop it back for Neal, rather. Neal to Joseph. Joseph to Sprong. Sprong will flip to Dostie. Dostie comes in over the blue line on the right side. Alex Dostie dangling through traffic. Still has it. Now it'll be Tiesink pushing it along. Now Glotov with it. Here's Vasily Glotov. Trying to create some open ice for himself. Comes in over his own blue line. Still dangling is Glotov. Trying to go past Ken. Glotov still with a shot. Now Neal will ring it along for Pascal Ken. Comes back to Neal. Here's Gawanke. Shot. Save made there by Graham Bauer. Now Pascal Ken with it for the Islanders. He'll bring it in over the blue line and then over center. It'll come back to Meloche. Meloche will flutter it into the Cape Breton zone. Jessamine loses the puck there, and shot save made there, and it'll come into the corner. Here's Batherson. Batherson and Getson mixing it up. Now it'll come to Pascal Lacan. Back to Meloche. Meloche at the right point. He'll slide it along for Getson. Boucher digging in. Now it'll come to Carosa. Carosa tries to fire across. Boucher in, drop pass, nobody there. And now Carosa moves it along the boards. Here's Meloche taking the draw against Kiley. It's to his right. Islanders win the draw. MacArthur now with it. He'll fire it down the ice and see if the Eagles can establish entry here. And it'll be Jessamine out to play. They had one fan during the intermission tell me he thought that the Eagles should start declining their power play opportunities. But let's see if they can get this one going. Glotov will drop it for Gawanke. Gawanke comes in over the blue line. He'll drop it back for Martineau. He'll flutter it across. Declan Smith now being watched by MacArthur. Now comes back to Glotov. Now Brisebois and Fournier with it. Fournier will slide it all on the right side. I said the Eagles have had some good pressure when they can gain the zone, and they have it now, so let's see what they can do. Glotov getting it to Martineau. Dino feed, couldn't get it through Chalapik, and the puck fired down the ice. 9:50 remaining here, third period, 1:17 to go here in the Cape Breton man advantage. Declan Smith. Now it'll come back to Sprong. Sprong, now to Neal. Neal will fling it over there for Dostie, coming in over the blue line. Now Kiley drops it back for Sprong. Sprong now leaves it for Chalapik. Chalapik with a shot save made there by Jessamine. Puck's way up in the air. Now play behind the goal. And puck actually ended up behind the net. Here we go. Team's back to 5-on-5. Islanders are ahead 4-2. Puck fluttering into the neutral zone. Now here's Boucher after it. Dylan Boucher, the former Scream Eagle, finds Pascal Lacan, who has a goal tonight. Trying to throw it out in front. Play behind the net now. Gawanke They'll move it along for Batherson. Batherson throwing it to Keith Getson. Getson out of Boucher. Here is Pascal Aken with it for Charlottetown. Aken will slide it along the wall. Here's Gawanke. Gawanke draws a penalty on Aken, and Pascal Aken groans at that call, but it is going to be a Cape Breton power play with 6:18 remaining here. And this man advantage. Here's Glotov with it. Glotov will skate up towards center. And now Gawanke moves it forward to Martineau. Now Fournier takes possession. He'll drop it back for Smith. One-touch pass. Possible break here for Chalapik. Here's Chalapik hitting a breakaway. Philip Chalapik coming in on Jessamine. Digging backhand save made there by Jessamine. Chalapik trying to float it out in front of the net. Chases his own rebound. 12 seconds left here in the Cape Breton power play. Fournier trying to create something. He's got a goal in this game. He'd love another one to get his team back in. Here's Martineau. Puck bounces over his stick at the last second. Gets and will fire it down the ice. And that's going to do it for the Cape Breton man advantage. He was just not able to get it going tonight. Now Tizik skating up in front of his own goal. He'll fire it across, looking for Bourret. Now driving it along the left side. He'll go back to the point to Tizik. Tizik with a shot wide of the net. Now Gawanke with it at the right point. He'll move it along the boards. Tizik comes in. He'll slide across. Play coming back to Martineau. Martineau with a shot. Save made there. Now Chalapik with it. Here's Fiore's shot, and it goes into the corner. Now Tizik coming around to Martineau. 2:23 remaining here. Chalapik hit by Fiore. Chalapik putting his glove on that puck. Fans booing, but he's just trying to run out the clock. Martineau moving it along the boards for Tizik. And the puck will come back, and I wonder if Marc-Andre Dumont will pull the trigger on pulling Jessamine here with 2:04 left. Here is Glotov coming up towards his own blue line. Jessamine, I think he's looking to the bench, wondering if he should go, and he's not getting a cue either way from what I can tell. Tizik will slide it in.